Formally, we'll be in touch on Monday. Win a ramp. Oh, I mean, sorry, we don't play. It's a Jamaican term. Sometimes my mother's tongue sometimes has a way of actually coming out unconsciously. Forgive me, please.
This is a story about four people named everybody, somebody, anybody, and nobody. You see, the meaning of life can be found in knitting. Everybody was sure somebody would do it. Anybody could have done it, but nobody.
If someone's spouting rubbish, you'd want to correct them. Do the same with your car's exhaust emissions.
Somebody when nobody did what anybody could have done.
Clean air. Are you doing your bit?
Chris Eubanks Jr., Conor Ben. Got a fight coming up relatively soon. Chris Eubanks Jr. slapped Conor Ben with an egg. And now his father is calling him a goon. It's your boy, Mr. 926, a.k.a. Bushido the Dragon, a.k.a. the Black Mage, a.k.a. I could just do this all day. The two-time demontage champion of the world.
I need y'all to get the likes up, man. Get the likes up.
Check it out, man. Chris Eubanks Jr., Conor Ben. It's finally going down. But one thing we noticed, Chris Eubanks Sr. ain't with his son, Chris Eubanks Jr. Now, throughout his majority of his career, his father was always by his side. But now, Chris Eubanks Sr. has some pretty nasty things to say in regards to his, quote, disgraceful son, Chris Eubanks Jr. Check it out.
Eddie Hearn and Ben Shalom saying, why aren't you with Eubank Jr.? Why aren't you part of the Fight Week activities? Why aren't you in the corner?
Because I will not be an accomplice to their stupidity, to their circus. Junior, you're smashing an egg against this guy's face. I taught you that. I didn't teach you that. Who taught you that? Did Karen teach you that? That's disgraceful. I'm gonna stand in your corner. You must be mad. You must be mad. I would never be in your corner. You're a disgrace. You're smashing an egg in someone's face, and then you're trying to justify it. There's no justification for that. There's nothing noble about that.
And what he had to say, wow, what happened? What changed? Chris Eubanks Sr. said that was totally disrespectful, totally disgusting. And you know the eccentric words he likes to use, right? Crazy that his father would never be in his corner ever again. Don't want nothing to do with him. And I wonder if this has something to do with the narrative that his son is uncoachable, untrainable. He just doesn't listen. Or Chris Eubanks Jr., he just don't like the whole idea of him slapping Conor Ben with an egg, right? And now we know their fathers had their own little rivalry back in their primes, back when they was young guys.
On that particular night in question, I will show that I have what it takes. This man is nothing but, he's the real hype. I come up the hard way. I didn't
prove myself, boy.
You had your time. Let's have some parliamentary procedure here, all right?
Oh, God.
I would imagine the beef or the rivalry they had has since died down over the years. So Chris Eubanks Sr. just don't like the whole idea of him slapping him with an egg. But I have a feeling that it's something more, right? I'm actually surprised he came out on camera and said that about his son. You don't necessarily hear too many father-trainer / father-son relationships in boxing really go south like this. We seen it with Floyd Mayweather and Floyd Mayweather Sr. years ago, but then they since buried the hatchet, right? They repaired their relationship. But Chris Eubanks Jr. and Chris Eubanks Sr., I think it's a little something different. But tell me what you guys think. Chris Eubanks Sr. says that he will not be in the corner of his disgraceful son, Chris Eubanks Jr. Tell me what you guys think. Like, subscribe, holla at your boy. Peace out.